Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and happy Monday to you all. Oh, Monday. I want it to be the weekend again. Right, okay, bear with me just a second. Hang on, just gotta... Right, hey, too loud. Right, okay, so, yes, I hope you're all okay. I hope you're having a lovely start to your week. What is the date today? So it's the 16th of April, so we're halfway through April now, so 2 weeks remain, and, yeah, so then the month is done. What's going on? So hang on a minute. There's something more interesting on. Where is it? There we go. There's a dog. There, you can look at the dog. Yes, so, yeah, what's going on? So basically, as many of you probably know from Twitter, I was able to get the RimWorld save file repaired, which is pretty good news. When I say repaired, caveat, so I'm not so sure it really qualifies as repaired. Does it count if you've kind of hideously Frankensteined the XML file using pieces of other XML files to have something that resembles the pre-corrupted save game? I don't know. We'll find out. How far's the rollback? So it's not a rollback. Sorry, to explain. Back a moment. So back in February, we had a series of power cuts, and I was just playing RimWorld. I was just cruising around, just faffing around, not streaming. And we had a power cut while it was saving, and basically half of the XML file was just nulled. As in, I opened the save XML, and it just went null, all in capital letters, all the way down to the end of the character limit for the save file. So, in order to fix it, what I've done is I've deleted all of the nulls, and then I've been going through closing off each of the methods and functions that were being called, and I've just found them one by one, line by line, and closed them off. And then I've gone into the game and I've replaced, using the in-game cheats, all of the say blocks that were apparently missing, because like half of the at least half of the base was gone. So I was going through carefully filling in, I was looking at the previous streams, filling in the blanks to try and identify which blocks were missing. Just play the fucking game, Squirting. No, fuck off. I will take my time. Fuck you. So yes, I was just going through painted by numbers, basically. Unfortunately, this does mean a couple of bad things. Firstly, 2 colonists were on the other side of the nulls and have been lost. So those 2 colonists are Vassal and Dragoner. However, I can bring them back eventually. It's just I need a fresh pawn to spawn. So in other words, I need a fresh individual to enter the game, be captured or wandering off the map, and then what I'll do is I'll replace their details with the one I've got in the save file, an older save file, to effectively resurrect the character. But yeah, we're gonna have to sort of wait on that. So yeah, that's what's going on with RimWorld and its save file. Took a few hours, but I managed to get it done. Yeah, so insofar as everything else, hi there, Ryoma. Hello. Yes, you made it. You're okay. Your colonist is okay, Ryoma. Not that you asked the question, but it's fine. So yeah, what else is going on? So right now, I'm also, insofar as YouTube is concerned, I've finished the latest video. It's rendered. It's released currently to my crowdfunders, so to my Twitch subs and to my patrons. They've watched it. They've given me some feedback on they've watched it through, and they've commented. They've perhaps pointed out a couple of little spelling errors that I've made. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go back and fix them. I'm also going to add another minute or so. There's like a minute extra that I really wanted to add because I played Mountain Blade while I was making it like last month, and I just want to add this last scene. So there's another minute of footage to add. I'll slot that in the middle, re-render it overnight, if I can do it today, fingers crossed, we'll see. Re-render it overnight, watch it tomorrow morning, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there we go, it's done, fingers crossed. So a tiny little bit more effort required just to get it over the finish line, and then I'm on with the next project, basically. What's the next bullshittery? I don't know, XD1A. I'm gonna take it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna just chill out for a bit and watch some existing footage and, maybe not be as crazy editing heavy. I also need to go for some runs, but I need to go for a run because I'm I haven't been doing any exercise over the last several weeks. So I need to get back into the routine, as it were. What is Sep? Have a look. Sorry, if you're a Twitch sub, have a look at your spam folder. Almost all of the people saying you're not getting the updates have Twitch in their spam folder. So just look for Twitch in your spam folder, unspam it. You will find loads of updates stretching back however long you've been subbed. Pretty much everybody so far who has said I haven't got the update, it's in your spam folder. Right, okay. Sorry, Wilhelm. Not much I could have done. Anyway, right. So that's where we are. So, YouTube stuff almost done. Just a little bit more effort to get it over the finish line. Oh, where are you going? Where's she going? Are you okay, honey? She's fine. She had a nice walk this morning. She was a bit of a bossy boots this morning, actually, weren't you? You're a big bossy boots to other dogs in the park. It's quite embarrassing. But yeah, she's fine. Hang on a minute. How far does that zoom? Can we get like a dramatic zoom? Dun dun dun. You okay, honey? You alright? Yeah. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? I'll leave her alone. Yeah, she's fine. She's had a good morning. Thank you, Lied. Thank you kindly, Lied. Thank you for subbing. That's very generous. Thank you. Right. Okay. I'll let her just sleep. Okay. Right. So RimWorld. So for those not familiar, RimWorld is it's basically Dwarf Fortress. It's Dwarf Fortress but modernized. Thank you, Titanium and Manic Moment. Thank you. The basic idea is that you're a group of survivors who have crash landed on this planet on the galactic rim of RimWorld. Let me just turn that down a notch. Hang on. Oh, it is already turned down. So yes, whereas most of the inner planets are kind of well settled and highly technologically, the technology is everywhere. Out here on the rim, there's very little. Like, we're talking gunpowder-based weapons. It's very Firefly in a way, you know, fossil fuels and gunpowder-based weapons, that sort of thing. Whereas in the center planets, there's laser guns and shit, like Glitter World, nanomachine medicine. In fact, this world has probably previously been the site of another colonization effort because there's tribals already on the site. So tribals being tribal humans. So perhaps there was a previous crashed ship with survivors who, you know, their descendants became tribals or whatever. Maybe they've always been here for thousands of years, post civilization collapse on this world. Regardless, the objective was to colonize this planet. Thank you, Helljump. Thank you kindly. This is the colony ship. As you can see, it's not supposed to, something's gone wrong because it's not supposed to be in two halves. So something did go wrong and it exploded, and all of its cargo contents and the cryopods containing thousands of family members, friends, neighbors, pets were scattered in orbit both high and low and are now going through re-entry. Thank you, A. Greel. Thank you. And Abby Frags. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. So our party landed up here. So our pods landed all the way on the polar ice cap, on the Choga Flats, it's called, the Choga ice sheet. And so we founded the colony of Tundrafall. So here we are. Right, so it's been loaded. So what we did basically, so just a quick recap on what happened at the start of the year. Yeah, our pods came down around here. We quickly realised that we're on an ice sheet. Well, not an ice sheet. Is it an ice sheet? No, it's a tundra, isn't it? It's a tundra. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. No, it is an ice sheet, isn't it? Yeah. So, is Captain D in the next bullshittery? No, Captain D is in the Dungeons and Dragons bullshittery, but that I haven't worked on that since November, so I need to get back on that at some point. There's just not been any time. Right, so the pods landed here. We quickly realised that we have no food. Like there are no animals, there's no vegetation, so we kind of huddled around. This used to be like a small rock, like a outcrop here with some gravel. We huddled around it. There was a geothermal vent here, which we've since built a geothermal power station over it. But there was a vent here, and we huddled around it for warmth, and tried our best to sort of dig in and survive. And so far we have survived, although things are still very difficult. Now, so I'll do quick introductions to the colonists. Right now, it's the 4th of winter, December. It's the winter month, which lasts about 15 days apiece. So we're 4 days into the winter month. It's minus 51 degrees outside during daytime, let alone nighttime. It is fucking freezing. We're trying our best to get work done, but yeah, obviously it's very cold, and we're just trying to stay warm as best we can. Now, food is the problem. We are very low on food. Now, the food is the problem because we had a small camp. Hang on. So if I show you the map. So this is the continent that we've landed on. So this is where we are. This is Tundrafall. Now, we had a small base here. We were sort of heading back and forth using these drop pods that sort of launch and follow a ballistic trajectory and then slow down with thrusters or whatever. We were sort of launching pods back and forth. Thank you, B3B. Thank you. And at this place, we were using the slightly more temperate temperatures to grow, and the soil, because there's no soil on the ice sheet, we were using it to grow potatoes and other foodstuffs. Now, with the, so that was during the summer months. We came back for the winter. However, the save file fuck up, whoosh, deleted it. So got rid of those gains. So bye-bye food. We have no food. So we're trying our best to survive with hydroponics and whatever we can grow in the gravel that's situated like in small gaps around the ice sheet. But right now we are really struggling with food. We're down to a few grains of rice, basically. And if things get worse, we're going to have to start slaughtering the alpaca, our pet alpaca. So, we're going to have to try our best. So, quick introductions. We have Kaz over here, the 48-year-old former soldier. She is definitely, I keep saying this, she's a backbone of the colony. She was one of the original 3. Former soldier, very good in a crisis. She's, it's aesthetic. So she loves living in, being a former soldier. She's happy with, sort of the opposite of luxury. She, the basic necessities. She's fine to live, say, in a cold tundra. She's fine with it. Thank you, Seven Mine and Dagger. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Right, so that's Kaz. Seamuff over here is a 45-year-old politician. Entered the colony, wandered in from, her drop pod landed somewhere nearby. She is a politician, a diplomat, a good stoic leader. Again, Kaz and Seamuff get along quite well because they're quite dependable, and they're both of similar age, 45 and 48. Next we have Ryoma. Ryoma is a 50-year-old artist. She was a mathematician, I believe, maths professor. She's currently, she's working on most of our works of art around the colony, like sculptures to make the place seem pretty. Unfortunately, she was a former rape victim. She ran in naked and bloodied from a group of bandits who were pursuing her. We killed the bandits, saved her. She has since started a romantic relationship and eventually a marriage with Yellow, the animal handler, who I'll get onto in a moment. Thank you, Toro Stein. Thank you. We have Jen. Jen is the 24-year-old, quite naive and quite gullible, tribal oracle child. So she's like she's very sheltered. She grew up in a tribe. She was part of a bandit group that attacked us. We defeated the bandits and injured her, and eventually she joined us. She's responsible for most of our cooking, and when she's not cooking, helping out with odd jobs such as hauling and cleaning. She has a very antagonistic relationship. So the 24-year-old Jen has a very antagonistic relationship with the doctor, Maximo, who is 46. Maximo is a cannibal. Maximo wants to eat Jen. The two of them have actually, they hate each other. The two of them actually got into a fight, and Maximo put Jen in the infirmary, broke her spine, in fact. This guy is a bastard. He's also wearing a human leather t-shirt made from the dead body of another colonist that no one saw him chop up because he was careful. So basically, Maximo and Jen have a lot of animosity between each other, and they really don't like each other. If Jen dies, Maximo is going to eat her body. If Maximo dies, just for the sake of roleplay, Jen is going to burn Maximo's body. They hate each other that much. Although Maximo, it's not necessarily hate. It's more he wishes to share his distinct dietary choices with Jen against her will. Anyway, so that's Maximo, the cannibalistic 46-year-old doctor. We have Yellow, the 57-year-old husband of Ryoma, the mathematician. So he's kind of like a sweet old man, really. He handles the animals. He's a bit frail, unfortunately. He's got a bad back. He's 57 with a bad back and is quite frail, so he's quite slow-moving. But he handles our golden retrievers and the alpaca. And currently he's shacked up with Ryoma in their little bedroom on the end there. Right. We have Shinderhans, a 29-year-old Navy scientist. She does not get along with anybody. Thank you, Some Sassy. Thank you. Shinderhans does not get on with anybody. She likes her own company. She likes to just stay back and research. Perhaps she considers herself above other people in the colony. But regardless, she is very stroppy, very frumpy. Good in a fight, though. Where's your gun? She seems to have dropped her gun for some reason. Be worth getting that again just in case something goes wrong. Find... Where is her gun? Didn't she have like a decent M16 or something? Because she's a Navy scientist. Take that bolt-action rifle just in case we get into... Oh, a meteorite is landing. Hang on a minute. Right. So a meteorite struck the ground over here. What is it made of? Slate. Okay, slate. So this is a way that the game can deposit. So random events, the game is built on them. So it just deposited a batch of slate there for us to mine and use as building materials. Hooray! Oh, Shinderhans is in the chat. Hi there, Shinderhans. Yes, Shinderhans is in the chat. Sorry, if you haven't already gathered, the colonists are named after Twitch viewers, subs and patrons and that sort of thing, as a bit of fun. Right. Have I set up something to periodically make backups of the save file? No, but I really should do that, shouldn't I, Average Jams? After each stream, I'll make a copy and save it in a folder, I think. Definitely. Because I've already lost 2 colonies now. I don't want to lose another one. Right. So that's Shinderhans, the 29-year-old Navy scientist. We have Porter, the 41-year-old bodyguard. Not a great deal going on with Porter. He tends to keep to himself. He is a psychopath and a junkie, but he's not really... No, he doesn't really help himself to the drugs. He's basically an enforcer, really. He's not very good at anything specific. He hauls stuff around the base, but he's good in a fight, which is what... He's around because he's good in a fight. He's a great shot. So welcome, Porter. Right, Mio over here. Mio is an 18-year-old. She was 16 when she arrived. She is a fucking head case. This little girl is not to be trifled with. She is a brawler, so she has excellent melee ability. She is also very feisty. She starts fights with everybody, and she actually wins them. She starts fights and she wins them. She put poor Yellow in the infirmary. Poor frail old Yellow. Beat the crap out of him in the corridor. They just walked past each other. He said something obnoxious, and Mio beat the snot out of him. So she is not to be fucked with. She's also taken a thrumbo horn as her primary weapon. So a thrumbo horn is a type of razor-sharp rhino horn from a thrumbo, which is a type of rare sort of unicorn rhino-type animal here on the RimWorld. So she's used it as a primary weapon, sort of putting it in her hand and slicing at enemies with her. Why keep her? Because she's very good at mining when she's not tearing chunks out of people in the colony. Okay, last three. Gloobsh is the 80-year-old, very frail, but very stoic and steadfast old man. He actually arrived in the colony with a serious wake-up addiction, to the point that he spent most of a year in a coma trying to get over that drug addiction. So wake-up is a type of amphetamine. So he spent pretty much a year in the infirmary sleeping. Now that he's up and about, he's proved to be a dependable, if somewhat scatterbrained, because I think he has dementia, doesn't he? Hang on, yeah, he has dementia. So he's a bit scatterbrained, but he helps odd jobs, really. Hauling, mining, that sort of thing. So there's Gloobsh. Right, last two. Space Mangoes. Space Mangoes is a 56-year-old Luddite. He actually didn't start here. He started over here at White Forest. White Forest is our lumber camp that we go to during the summer months. And when he basically wandered in there and must have assumed it was an abandoned base and started living there. However, there was confusion on both sides when the Ice Cats, so the name of our faction, arrived during the summer months to occupy the base, to discover that, Space Mangoes was there, and Space Mangoes was also surprised to find that, it was occupied, and eventually he accepted the invitation to rejoin us back at Tundrafall during the winter as the team headed back to winter back at the main base. He is a great farmer, pretty not good in a fight. I believe he's a pacifist, isn't he? No, he just doesn't know any fighting, but yeah, incapable of violence. So he keeps to himself. He's probably not all that happy that he has to, live in a big base. If he's a Luddite, he probably just wants to hang out and build a farm. But survival needs must. And lastly, we have Major Brain Damage, who is a 16-year-old frightened boy. He's a frightened child, basically. A long list of phobias and neuroses. He feared among things doctors and foodborne pathogens. He's also very neurotic, so he breaks easily. At the moment, Major Brain Damage is mostly handling the hauling and the cleaning around the base. Nothing too major. This is Tundrafall. Right. So, in addition, we have lost 2 colonists. Not dead. They will get replaced. It's just they were on the wrong side of the save file when it got corrupted. They are Drag, who's one of the original 3 Major Break Risk, Major Brain Damage. The kid. He's slept in the cold. Really? Where's your bedroom? Isn't it next to the geothermal vent? Yeah, hang on. Yeah. He slept in the cold? Strange. Okay, hopefully he'll feel... Well, hang on, can I get you some tea? Yeah, we've got some coffee, or tea, or whatever. We've basically used the psychoid drugs that we've made, and we've made some tea. Go drink some, Major. You'll feel better. Right. Thank you, Winky Giraffe. Thank you kindly. There's a Twitch admin here. Is it Kant? I haven't seen Kant in a while. Is he there? Hi there, Rasputin. Hello. Right, so what's going on? So it's currently 4 in the afternoon. It is very cold. It is minus 49 degrees outside. Right, Kaz is currently working on some additional solar power things. This is because, since we are very low on food, hydroponics is going to be our main chief way of getting any nutrition. So we cannot let the power go down. If it does, we're in trouble. For this reason, perhaps we should also build Dinu. Oh, it's Dinu. I see, not Kant. I wonder what happened to Kant. Hi there, Dinu. Right, hang on a second. Battery. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add... Let's not put them too far in that backup room. I need to add like a small group of batteries that we can attach as sort of backups. Okay. Well, we'll just do them here for now. So, if I make 2 batteries here, does anybody know if a switch works? Can I just do a switch, or... Hang on. So if I not... Yeah, so just leave that there. And then I'll just... Can I just put a switch... So, for people not familiar with what I'm doing, if I fill up these backup batteries and then we have a short circuit, I want to quickly attach the batteries in order to stop the hydroponics from, well, failing and the crops dying. A switch works on the batteries. Shit, hypothermia. Ooh, Maximo. Oh, serious hypothermia. Damn it. Because he's wearing body armor. It's not warm enough. Shit. Get inside, Maximo. Get inside as fast as you can. He's also weighed down by that minigun. Serious hypothermia. Is anybody else too cold? Hang on. Yeah, it's very cold. So Jen's cold. Oh, minor hypothermia. Mio's cold. Okay, Mio and Jen, I've got to watch them. Hi there, Dinu. The batteries do discharge when disconnected now. Oh, do they? What's on? Fuck. Alright, never mind. Uninstall them when they're full. Okay, uninstall them when they're full. What's the appeal of RimWorld, Sabdor? It's very... It's got that XCOM quality in that what happens is you start the game, you're not taking it seriously, you sort of have a colonist with like a stupid haircut and a big fat moustache, and you give him like a German porn star name, and then before you know it, a few weeks later, you're very attached to your German porn star colonist, and so when he or she dies, it's like it's gripping. It's gripping. The gameplay is gripping. Okay, serious hypothermia. You need to get inside, Maximo, as fast as you can. It's very gripping gameplay. Thank you, Beardman Blitz. Thank you, Beardman. Yeah, it's very generous. Thank you, Zaki. Right, so it's now 6 in the evening, so the colony should be winding down. How are we doing on the hydroponics base? So a fresh crop of rice is still growing. We are very low on rice. It's going to be tough times. How much kibble do we have for the animals? Some. Okay. Major break for us, Maximo and Porter. Serious hypothermia. Just get where it's warm quickly. So why is that room so cold? Is it because, I guess because it's outside wall. Oh, a beautiful aurora is lighting up the sky. The undulating colours will boost the mood of anyone outside to see them, making the night brighter. Nice. Sure thing, Dilu. Yeah, you do you. Just lurk or whatever. Most people are doing other things anyway. Some people are studying, some people are working or whatever. Okay, right, so he's in warmer temperatures now. Critical alert hypothermia. Mio now has hypothermia. Alright. I'm thinking perhaps we should restrict everybody inside the base areas. Okay. I'm restricting everybody to the home area so they at least don't go too far. Okay. Yeah, so rather than wander miles across the ice sheet, we'll have everybody stay roughly in the home zone. Okay. Right, so it's 8 in the evening. The colony's winding down. We have a rec room with a pool table. We have our dining room. So we have Mio, the 18-year-old, sitting eating some nutrient paste with Seamuff, the politician. Seamuff is very much the sort of the unofficial leader of the colony, especially in with the death of Zorium. Rioma's still working on some art over there. What happened to White Forest? I don't know yet until I get over there. I want to see how badly it was corrupted by the save file, but I don't want to do that until, well, we'll do it after winter. Basically, we're wintering at the base, so we're trying to stay warm. Like back at White Forest, I mean, it's still what are the temperatures here? I mean, it's the middle of winter. Hang on, terrain. So it's still minus 26 over there, and we have there's no shelter. So like we have a small shelter, but no heating. No ability to generate the power required to make a warm base. So it's better that we winter around geothermal vents here. I've also built another one here. I need to attach that to this section. So I was also expanding this wing of the base. So yeah, we're taking advantage of the natural springs. Thank you, Fellfire. Thank you very much. Damn. No, no, Maximo, don't eat the raw rice. Maximo, you haul that back to the hopper. Oh, there's only 4 pieces of rice left. Oh, this is bad, folks. We are so low on food. Yes, have a little nibble of your special meat there, Maximo. Thank you, Rampillo. Thank you. We're eating dog food. Maximo is eating a piece of Karu. One of our colonists. Ugh. He's a cannibal, so he gets a mood boost. Delicious, Maximo. Delicious and nutritious. Thank you, Gibbinator. Thank you. Okay, so the colony's winding down for bed. We've each got, well, we've mostly got separate dorms. Most people are in the main corridor here, but we do have 3 separate ones out here to take advantage of the geothermal vent. So Major Brain Damage, Space Mangoes, and Mio. Okay. It's about 8 degrees. I see, because we've... we need someone to close that door. So the heat from this is being vented into this room, because it's only one thin wall. So hang on. Mio, before you go to bed, can you close that door so that the heat is contained within this area and goes through the vents into the bedrooms? There we go. Right, now you can go to bed. Cool. So now, if you watch this, the temperature should climb each time this vent pumps out steam into the room. Thank you, Faisal. Civilization, it's not my thing, really. I have tried a few different civilizations, including Galactic Civilization 1 and 2, and quite a few different Civ games, but I just can't get into them. Cool, there we go. It's about 16 degrees inside the bedroom and the hallway there. So it's minus 59 degrees outside, so ooh, very cold. Bitterly cold. Like your eyelashes freeze. Thicken the wall to 2. Yes, indeed, Zupa. I don't believe we have the bricks right now, which is why I built this brick room to sort of stack up the blocks. And also we're going to start hauling these in. It's too cold to do anything. It's just too cold. Okay, the aurora is ending. Okay. I've also switched off the heating to these storerooms because we cannot afford the hydroponic. Yeah, we can't lose power. If we lose power, the hydroponics fail. Tomorrow morning, it looks like breakfast is just going to be dog food. Oh God, it's gonna be tough. Maybe we should kill one of the alpaca. Yes. Okay. Oh, sucks. We need somebody to wake up fairly early. Jen handles the animal slaughtering. Well, she handles the animal, the cooking. Okay. Oh. A good alpaca, though. What have we got? So we've got male, female, female, female. So there's a young male here, alpaca number 9. Is it a baby? It's a juvenile. So we'll go... Oh, not Evgeny. Our main male, our main buck. Is that what you call a male alpaca? Needs must. Needs must. We have to eat something. I'm sorry, Evgeny. I'm sorry. Okay, Jen. I know you're quite tired, Jen, but you need to wake up early. You need to wake up early in order to prep food for people in the morning. Otherwise, we're going to be eating dog food, which means the dogs won't have anything to eat, and also everyone has a major mood debuff. Yes, indeed, I have managed to recover the save file. Okay, right, haul. Yeah, take her to the stockpile, chop her up for meat, put the meat in the hopper, and then we'll have something to eat. Hopefully she provides, well, Evgeny provides quite decent meat, we'll see. Yeah, breeding for meat isn't all that efficient in the game. Hunting is way more efficient. Thank you, Brimstone. Thank you. Right, butcher creature. Do pretty much forever. Thank you, Pharaoh. Thank you kindly, Pharaoh. Right, there we go. So it's 2 in the morning. Jen is just butchering that. Thank you, Brimstone and Pharaoh. That doesn't look like a great deal of meat. Oh, no, not bad, actually. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, not bad at all. Right, so we've got like 90. Thank you, Okarama. Thank you very much, Okarama. Okay, so we have... So this thing here is a nutrient paste dispenser. So you can pretty much put most things in here really, most forms of nutrition in there, and the benefit is it will. Well, you make the best of limited resources. Each individual, I think it's 5 units per meal, I think. But unfortunately, it doesn't taste very nice. And obviously, it gives them a mood debuff from eating schlop. But it's better than starving. Do I talk to my villagers like that when I'm not streaming? No. No. Well, I'm narrating what's going on, though. Okay. Right, so it's 4 in the morning. It is minus 61 degrees outside. That is fucking cold. Crazy cold. In fact, I'm tempted to just lock the door. No, I can't lock the door. Because those guys out there. Thank you, Vixie. Thank you very much, Vixie. Yes, Finny. Yes, by all means. Just make sure that they are. Make sure that they are. And thank you, Finny. Thank you, Vixie. Yeah, actually, on second thought. So when they wake up, I'm going to move them inside the base, and then I'm going to lock the door. Because that's too cold. 61 degrees is just too cold. Unless you've got, like, proper thermal. Hang on. Oh, I suppose Kaz can handle it. Tell you what, let's go to the zones. And I'm going to restrict... Hang on. So, inside the base. So, this is the inside base zone. So, only the people who are wearing clothing that lets them tolerate those temperatures will be allowed to go outside. Okay. So, by default, restrict... Yeah, put everybody on inside the base. Right, Kaz can definitely handle it, so you're that's not Kaz. So Kaz, the former soldier, is wearing clothing sufficient. So minus 84 degrees she can handle. Seamuff, minus 53, not good enough. Same with Ryoma, same with Jen, same with Maximo. Yellow can go outside, so can Shinderhans. Not that Shinderhans probably wants to go outside. So they're basically wearing clothing like thick alpaca wool parkas and stuff like that. Thank you, Norn Ninja. Thank you very much, Norn. So Shinderhans can go outside. What about Porter? Yep, Porter can. He's wearing a thick, very thick alpaca wool t-shirt and muffalo wool parka. He can handle minus 109. Same with Gloobst. Same with Space Mangoes. Okay, so it's just Mio out of that batch there that can't do it. Yeah, let's just play carefully then. So hang on, major brain damage can. Mio can't. Porter can. Space Mangoes can, and Gloobst can. Yep. There we go. So the rest of them can stay indoors. That's too cold. Minus 61 degrees is too cold. Yes, with 4 alpacas we can make parkas for everybody. The trouble is, we have got some parkas. They're not great. The trouble is, the person, our main crafter, was Vassal. And Vassal is MIA. Was on the other side of the save file corruption. So we can't do anything now because Vassal is gone. Right, okay, so people are waking up in the morning. Trudging through the thick snow. Minus 60 degrees to get breakfast. Which consists of liquefied and cooked through alpaca. What was lost in the corruption? So basically in the corruption, all of this was lost. So every single block and 2 colonists. And I've had to sort of carefully paint by numbers, looking at the streams, painting in every single tile, one by one. And hopefully they should all be correct. There might be like 1 or 2 tiles which are wrong. Hang on, Lulu's growling. Lulu, hang on. What are you doing? No. Don't be a bitch. Don't look at me like that. She's growling at some noise she hears. Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, Bagel. Okay. Right, so people are waking up. Animal starvation. The alpacas are starving. Why? There should be sufficient... You should be okay. I'll watch that one. They should have sufficient daisies to eat. Yeah, look. Okay, we'll watch that one. Yes, Messi Essie. Yes, indeed. But so long as, again, please be careful. Thank you, Diclonius. Glad you like it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making the armor bullshittery. Thank you, Frosty. Thank you. Sorry, bear with me just a second. Lulu. Lulu, come here. Oh, hang on, sorry, she's barking at the neighbours. No. No barking at the neighbours. No. Give me that face. What's that face for, eh? Hmm? Okay. No barking at the neighbours. Right, okay. Sorry, she's jumping up off the sofa and going to bark at stuff. Hang on. Huh? No barking at the neighbours. Yeah, you, young lady. You, young lady, you barking at the neighbours. You barking at the neighbours. She's fine. She's just being. She was being a little madam this morning. She was like, "I'm." You know, other dogs were getting treats, and she would sort of position herself between the owner and the dog that was getting treats. And she was like, me. Pay attention to me. You were being a stroppy little thing. Where are you going? Nah, never mind. Right. Okay. So what's going on? So yeah, 7 in the morning. People have woken. Right. Damn. So we've only really got enough food for an evening meal. And that's it. So how long until the next batch of... Okay, good. So the rice is almost grown. The next batch of rice. How about the potatoes? 52% approximately. Shit. Sorry, I've got to deal with this. Lulu. Lulu, come here. Come here. Good girl. Right, there we go. So I've just closed the door to the hallway so she can't go out there. Okay. Right. Oh. Major break risk. It's Space Mangoes. The Luddite? What's wrong? He's urgently hungry. Urgently hungry and ate kibble. Yeah. It expires soon, though. Hopefully, he should be okay. Hi there, Novi. Make her howl. I'd rather she sleep. Oh no, she's sitting there wide awake. Oh, fine. Hang on. Right. 1 minute. Okay, Lulu. Right. Where's your duck? Hmm? Where's your duck? Now you got to show off, okay? I'm going to get the really nice treats that you really like. Right. Okay. Now, really nice treats. You ready? Okay, gonna do it? Right, Lulu. Is the mic on? Hang on. Ooh. Cool. Right, Lulu, can you howl? Howl. Howl. Copy the duck. Howl. Howl. Good girl. Howl. Howl. Good girl. There's a little howl. There we go. You get one treat. There we go. There's a good girl. So there was one little howl. Hang on. Wait until she's eaten that one. So these are like little frozen chicken hearts. I shit you not. She loves them. She absolutely loves them. She'd do anything with these. Right, you ready? Okay, Lulu, copy the duck. Howl. 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 Good girl. Louder. Howl. That's good enough. There we go. She's a good girl. Yes, you are. You're good. Let's give you like a chew toy or something. Hang on. Right. There we go. So Lulu copying the toy duck. I've got like a squeaky duck, and discovered that she does that when she's trying to sort of growl or vocalize. She sort of shakes her head and goes, like it makes a sort of weird wobbling, grrring. Right. Okay. So leave her alone. There we go. Right. Okay. Rosie likes those. Oh. Send me more pictures send me pictures of Rosie. Novi. Right, okay then. Thank you, Firenth. Thank you very much. Oh, what's that? Oh no. Okay, so Yellow, the artist, has gone on an insulting spree because his clothes are worn out. Damn. Hang on. Yeah, he's wearing torn up. We don't have many trousers right now. Right. Twitter, Novi, or whatever. Okay, so Yellow is off insulting people, so he's going to drag down the mood of everybody he insults. Great. Hopefully he doesn't start a fight. Again. Okay, so it's 9 in the morning, and the colony's starting their daily routine. So Kaz, the builder, is off to eat food. You've still got some work to do up there. Do we have... Yeah, so before you go and get food... Can you go and work on that? Yeah, get that solar power thing operational. How close are we to the next hydroponic crop? Not far. About 92 to 87%. Okay. Seamuff, the politician, is also gone for breakfast there. Rioma, the artist, is already working on art. Okay. Nothing better for her to do right now when she's... Yeah, just stay warm inside the base. Although it's minus 21 degrees in there. Pop the heater on. Same with you, Shindens. Let's see if we have sufficient power. Okay. Jen Black, the tribal, is hauling blocks around. Yeah, we're putting the bricks in this standby zone next to the drop pods. Oh yes, we need another drop pod as well. Build that there when there's time. Maximo, the cannibalistic doctor, is hauling some steel to one of the batteries. He's assisting with the building. Yellow is having a tantrum, as mentioned before. Shinderhans, the Navy scientist, is researching. There's no light in there, Shinderhans. Someone build a light for her. Porter, the bodyguard, is hauling stuff, but his Parker, yeah, he can basically wander wherever he goddamn likes, really. Mio, the brawler, is currently drilling where? You can't go outside, can you, Mio? Oh, there's one inside the gravel farm thing we got here. Right. Sklooch is already outside. Yeah, we're getting steel from the... So these drill heads are basically drilling down for resources. There are certain resources in specific areas, and we're accessing those. Thank you, Diclonius. Yeah, glad you like him, dude. Glad you like him indeed. I shall endeavour to provide more. Okay, Yellow has stopped insulting people. Good. So we have low food. We have low medicine, only 16. Lots of people are wearing tattered clothing. So hang on, if people are wearing tattered clothing, in the absence of vassal, can anybody handle crafting? Anybody at all? So looking down the crafting skill. Not really. I suppose Yellow can. What's Yellow doing? Cleaning. We'll have Yellow do some. Hang on a minute. So Yellow, the old man. Could you please be... Oh, hang on. You already are. Handling the animals is your first priority. Oh, wait, is tailoring on there? Yeah, have him handle the tailoring. Okay, then we'll go to the tailoring bench. Do we have a tailoring bench? Machine table, electric smithy. We don't appear to have a tailoring bench. I thought we did. Maybe it got lost in the thing. Okay, right, build a steel tailoring bench then. Right. What's the social status with Yellow and everyone now? Does insulting everybody destroy the relationships? I think it does, doesn't it? So hang on. So according to this... So Porter really does... Oh, see, insulted Maximo. Mostly insulted Space Mangoes. So Space Mangoes, according to this... was insulted by Yellow. Yeah, so times 3 insulted, minus 33. So yeah, He does not like yellow. So Space Mango is the Luddite and Yellow the old man do not like each other. Which alpaca is the newest? This juvenile here. Alpaca number 9. Doesn't have a name yet. It's a young male. Did I stream early today? No. Usual time at Glinga. Sure. Are you sure, Messi? Because a lot of people are telling me it's just in their spam folder. Yeah, I need to come up with a better solution, don't I? Cargo pods. So from the cryo ship, more things are raining down. Psychoid leaves. Quite useful, actually. We can turn that into yayo, the drug to sell, or even to psychoid pecco. We'll try to bring those in. They'll stay frozen out at minus 45 degrees, so there's no rush to get them right now. Although they will degrade in time. Yeah, again, Raven, lots of people are just getting their Twitch updates. They're in the spam folder. Isn't there a tailoring bench on the other side of the wall where I just place the tailoring bench? No, that's a sculptor's table. Okay. Thank you then, Messi. Thank you. Well, yes, that would be the case, Messi, if it's in the spam folder. Because the follow-up message that I sent had a link in it. And, yeah, so basically it goes, oh, that's from Twitch with a link in it, so clearly it's spam. So, you know, the first message, the test message was just plain text, so it made it through. The follow-up one would be, oh, it's spam, because it's got a link in it. Oh, shit. Major brain damage to the 16-year-old boy is going off on a psychite binge because he was hungry. Why didn't you go eat some food then, you willy? What's he going to go have? Binging on psychite, so that's the drug. What do I think of the CNC games? Yeah, good fun. So I was mostly into the Red Alerts as opposed to Tiberium Wars. Tiberium Sun even. Although Red Alert 3 got a bit too cheesy. Red Alert 2 was amazing. Really enjoyed Red Alert 2. Okay. Thank you, Grove Spaz. Thank you. What's that? Hi there, Batman. Well, yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's the evening, so the lights are getting shut off. It's fine. Yes, hi there, Batman. Yes, indeed. Well, YouTube stuff is coming. It's just it takes time. Okay, so we have some rice. We've just harvested some rice from the hydroponics. Fantastic. How are we doing in terms of overall power? So the 2 new batteries are climbing. The original ones, cool. We're all right. Why don't I upload more vids to YouTube? Because they take time to make, Quester. Hi there, Babin. Good morning, Babin. Yes, each individual video takes at least 100 hours a piece. And the latest one I've done, way more than that. Like 250 hours. That's not even an exaggeration. It just that's just the length of time it takes to make something with so many After Effects compilations and keyframed null objects. That's just the price you have to pay. Right, hang on. Drop on the floor, do forever. So I've just ordered these 2 stone cutting tables to produce as many stone blocks as possible. We need the stone blocks in order to, well, build walls that are well insulated and aren't flammable. Okay. Also, if we can get this sealed, and then we'll break down this gap here, this area will be moderately heated. Let's see if we can get a door on there. Yeah, good luck. We're roofing in that last section. So Kaz, can you do that bit there? And then this snow might melt. And then movement speed will be increased. Why does it take so long to edit? What? That's how long it takes to edit, Banderset. That's... You're like asking a painter why does it take so long to paint a landscape? Because you can't rush each individual brush stroke. Just that's how long it takes to edit. No, it's not hard. It's just tedious. It's just, you know, there's so many things to do. Like, so right now, let's pretend. Let's play pretend here. So let's say everything I've just said over the last 30 seconds has got to be represented in text, tracked above Kaz's head. Thank you, Varjana. Thank you. So I have spoken in the last few moments, good like 50, 60 words at least. So all of that has to get typed. Okay, simple enough. So just a text window, isn't it? Open up the text window, type it all out. Okay, how many individual text boxes do you need to convey that information? How many breaks are in the sentence were there that I just spoke? Okay, are there enough? So what happens if I type one big block of text but it's too much to read? Okay, then I'll have to break it up. So break up the audio that I've just recorded, put in individual breaks, basically artificial breaks in which I'm just recording a little bit of silence. Maybe I might have to record artificial or you know, like individual small sounds to emphasize the final word being used in order to create the break. So now you've got an audio file. Might have taken a couple of hours, but you've got an audio file that is like, okay, I am playing RimWorld. What are we going to do now? Okay, so here is Kaz, as in sufficient breaks so that you can put each individual text box with each individual piece of audio being spoken. Okay, so fine, easy enough. 10 text boxes now. It's been 4 hours and you've got 10 text boxes. Right, okay, now what? Well, we need to track it onto Kaz. How do we do that? Right, okay, so why so defensive? No, I'm explaining what's going on, Mr. Bombastic. Alright, so we're going to need After Effects compositions. How many? One will probably do, but you might as well split them up into small groups just in case something goes wrong with one. So let's say five compositions, 5 separate compositions. So then what you do is you put each text box on a composition, and then you need to make a null object onto Kaz. Simple enough. A null object is an invisible square. Rant is real. I'm not ranting. I'm just explaining how it's going. I'm not triggered either. I'm just explaining how it works. So you put an invisible square onto Kaz, and then you can track it, can't you? That's easy enough. Auto track it. Simple. What about now? What about now? Okay, what about now? Auto track that. Yo, try to auto track that shit, motherfucker. That ain't gonna work. No way. No way is that gonna work. Zooming in and out and in and out, and the colors change. And what happens if Kaz does this? What happens if? Hang on. Speed up. What happens if Kaz moves past something that's a different background? Or Kaz spins entirely, so the tracking point is completely different. Good luck tracking that. You have to do it manually. How many keyframes does that take? Depends on the motion. 100? 500? 1,000? But obviously it depends on the length of the composition and how much movement is involved. How long is that going to take you? Probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe. Keyframe it, and then you've got to go back and QA it and polish it and look for any transitions where it's weird. And hell, maybe towards the end of it, you just decide it doesn't work, and you got to track something else instead. But I'm just saying these are the decisions that you've got to make when editing something. It's not just record something, put some text, done. If it were, God, my job would be so easy. No. Who triggered me? I don't know what you're talking about, Yoga. I'm not triggered. I'm explaining how it works to people who are perhaps not familiar with editing. Yeah, the too long didn't read version is it just takes a while to edit something. Basically. Yeah, Bavan's in the chat. Bavan made a video recently. He could, you know, Bavan now has a better understanding of the effort that it takes. You know. Thank you, Decentrix. Thank you kindly. But yeah, editing is a process of decision making, both big and small. Hundreds and hundreds of tiny decisions, maybe a few dozen big decisions. Yeah, it's not working. Man, oh well, lol. The chat is trying to trigger me. Ain't working. This question gets asked every day, and the explanation that I just gave, I've given about 7 times already. Right. So, right, the base is where... Yeah, so it's 1 in the morning. Major brain damage is... Oh. So I see. He's binging on the coffee. The Psychite Pecco. It's like a tea coffee thing. Caffeinated tea. Fragrant tea, which can be drunk to induce a weak euphoric effect. Very easy to produce, but be wary of addiction. But the addiction chance is quite low, and it's quite easy to make, so it can be worth having. Yeah, well, you know, messy. I mean, that's just the nature of, you know, that's the kind of that's the requirement, I suppose. That's the ask in terms of editing effort required to produce something like that. It's not unique. It's certainly not unique to me. Thank you, Kutarin. Thank you, and Lobby Boy. Thank you. Thank you, Rain. But yeah, I mean, someone like CGP Grey. You guys familiar with the work of CGP Grey on YouTube? I mean, it's on Reddit all the time. But if you look at his stuff, well, some of it is recycled, but a lot of it is custom After Effects animations. God, it must take ages. It must take absolutely ages. All those individual vector layers or whatever assets he's using. God, it must take forever. You know, the whole CGP Grey just recording his voice. That bit's easy. It's the animation that's the bastard. You know, anybody can just speak into a microphone. You hear other streamers say that I love my community, and here I'm saying the chat is trying to trigger me. Nah, fuck my community. All of you. Can you go away and read a book or something? Go do something more interesting with your morning. Especially you, Raven. And you, Timmy. And you, Bavin. Especially you, Bavin. Fuck off. Out. Shoo. Leave the stream. Go do something better. You're wasting your day. Cunts. The lot of you. Rioma's up early. It's 4 in the morning. Where's she going? She's making she couldn't sleep. She's off to make a sculpture. Okay. Yeah, she's working on limestone sculptures. She's pretty good at it as well.
Ah.
Hey, Bavin.
I have left the chat and I have entered the stream.
Why have you entered the stream? Can you?
You told me to leave, so I left the chat.
Oh, I see.
Hi.
I see. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, doing alright.
Doing alright? What you got up to on the weekend?
Editing.
Editing? Ah, you're making another one?
Yes. Yeah, it's episode 2.
Ooh.
My laptop has officially melted too much to edit on.
Right. You're editing on a laptop.
A physical bulge.
I don't want to feel your physical bulge.
Oh, I didn't mean to word it like that.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you okay? Just generally?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good,
I'm working. Like, have you heard of the program Hit Films Express or something like that?
No. Are you shilling something?
Oh. Huh? No, it's free.
You're fucking shilling some website in my chat. In my stream. Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Fucking bullshit.
No. I'm just saying that's what I'm learning and doing the next video on.
Right.
And at first, it's a bit odd because you have to like click different tools on the different window.
Thank you, Neko. Thank you. Right.
Sort of thing. But yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Well, good luck with it.
Yes. And I'm improving my audio setup later this week.
Right. Fair dues. Good luck indeed. Oh, thank you, Love Dragon. Thank you very much, Love Dragon. Thank you. Right, I'll catch you later because I'm doing a solo thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, have a good one,
I'll
dude.
be in chat again.
Yeah, take care, man. Have a good one.
Bye.
User left your channel.
Right, cool. Okay, so in terms of food, we've just... Okay, the next batch of rice is about to arrive. We just might make it through this crisis, but I'm worried about running out of dog food. We're down to very limited dog food, and we've got 3 golden retrievers. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. I mean, we need some source of meat for the animals. Hopefully a trade ship will arrive or something. Okay, so it's now minus 58 degrees. It's the 6th of winter. 6th of December. Okay. Right, I need to keep each individual person busy. So, as the day starts, let's go and order them around. Okay. Right. So, Kaz is off to build... Yeah, Kaz is off... Right, so while we're here, let's order the deconstruction of this section here so we can vent that. That door needs to get done. So, Seamuff, you work on... Oh, you're not allowed out there because it's too cold. Okay. We'll have Kaz do that. Okay. Ryoma is working on the sculpture. That's fine. Jen is... There's nothing for Jen to really do. Can I call a trade shipment? Maybe that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, hang on. Jen. Yeah, let's call up an ally and try and get a trader. A bulk goods trader. It'll take a while to arrive. Good. Good to hear it, Messi. Wait. It's bad temperature. Really? It's too cold for a caravan to arrive? Holy shit. It's too cold for a caravan. God. Okay, we are really on our own then. Unless it's a trade ship from orbit, we are on our own. Okay. Stone blocks. Just thinking, can we make some... While we're cooped up inside, we need to make some stone bricks, don't we? Right. Thank you, Sad Panda. Oh, wait, sorry, you're talking to Bavin. Never mind. Yeah, the cannibal's going to eat well. God. Yeah, so there's actually not much we can do, really. I mean, just try and get the food. Okay, right, so think long term then. So how are we going to get food reserves operate? Well, obviously we need to wait until the summer. So... We need to wait until the summer so we can occupy White Forest and grow a lot of crops. So we should try and get the pods fueled up and full of resources before, yeah, to go to White Forest when it gets warmer. Okay. So... Yeah, so we'll make a sort of shopping list of what we need to fill the pods. So we need steel, we're going to need components, food as well, they're going to need food. We barely have enough to feed ourselves. Thank you, Harkomo. Thank you. Thank you very much, dude. Was that tailoring bench finished? Not yet. Seamoth can do that, can't you? No, it needs steel and it's outside. Okay. Maximo's the cannibal, the cannibalistic doctor. Thank you, Keliseth. Thank you, Keliseth. You've got to finish it, dude. Cool, there we go. Right, now go and break down that. Okay. Okay, and that. And then hopefully the heat... I mean, it won't be enough to heat the whole room, but it'll be something. Now build that roof. Okay, so now all of this is sealed. Okay, so it shouldn't be as freezing. Right. So Ryoma's working on, yeah, more bricks. Okay. Right then, okay. What? Why she failed? What's she doing? Why would she fail? She's really good at building. Kaz is really good at building. Weird. Well, I mean, an infestation, Hanari, wouldn't be too bad because then we'll have insect meat. And even though it's disgusting, it is meat. We're down to just 70 kibble. Major break risk, Maximo, the cannibalistic doctor. Insulted 3 times by... probably by Yellow, I imagine. Not sure. Hang on. Space Mangoes. And Jen. Yeah, Maximo and Jen hate each other. Okay, Maximo, can you go and eat some human meat to chill out? Right. Okay, we are in a big pickle. So 67% growing, yeah, about 72 to 68% on the potatoes. We got a bit more rice. A cannibalistic doctor is at a conflict of interest. Probably, yeah. Right. There we go. Ooh. Okay, how do we get out of this situation? Haul these in. Right. So it's now minus 43 degrees inside this large room. Yeah, not good enough. Damn. We need a trade ship quite urgently. Okay. So how are people feeling? So they're now winding down. It's 9 in the evening. Decent bedroom. Are people happy about the rec room? Somewhat impressive dining room. What about the rec room? Very impressive rec room. So they get a permanent 5 mood boost and 4 mood boosts from the dining room and the rec room being nice, which is good. Thank you, John. Thank you very much, John. Okay. Right, so here at Tundrafall... Oh. Okay, so there's no more chem fuel underneath that deep drill head. So that's all the chem fuel we have. So it takes about 130 chem fuel to launch one way. Okay. And how much do we have in total? So we have 2,442. Good. So another reason that we were going to White Forest is that we wanted to chop down lots of trees in order to bring them back and refine them for the chem fuel. Maybe use a second geothermal as well. Which one? Well, this one could do. It's a bit out in the sticks. Same with that one, really. Does Soviet ever go to sub-only modes as B1? Sometimes if the chat gets a bit too crazy. Like when we play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, some of the chat members there can be unpleasant. Wish Soviet made YouTube videos again. Well, my spy, your wish is my command. Later. The new geothermal is not covered by a roof. Oh, so it's not. I has a dumb. That'll be why it's not warming up that room like at all. Whoops. Kaz. Thank you very much, Yogi. Good spot, Yogi. Thank you, Nothing Finn. Thank you. Hang on, to build the no path. Oh, shite. Hang on. Shit biscuits. No path, you're gonna have to break that down. I has a dumb. It says midnight. Kaz can go for a little bit longer. Thank you, Commander Green. Thank you. One of our solar panels has broken down. No, Brando. No, I've not. Hang on. Why do all my games become corrupt? Don't blame me. If the devs have one single save with no backups, I hardly think that's my fault. Thank you, Pog. Thank you. And then when, you know, you lose power, that single save file gets corrupted. It's kind of like, oh, fuck's sake. There's no way to put the roof in the middle of the geothermal without deconstructing it. You sure? I think you might be right. Fuck, what a waste. Right. Okay, right, so it's 5 in the morning. Kaz worked all night. The colony's going to wake up again. We're eating rice from nutrient paste. Well, nutrient paste from rice. Thank you, Zersurami. Thank you very much. Thank you. How many components do we actually... We've got 20 components. That's not too bad. Okay, right. So we're just recovering insofar as hydroponics is concerned. I wonder, hang on, do we have, if I go to growing zones, do we have, so this is gravel here, right? Do we have any other gravel, right, so there's a little smidge of gravel. So there's no soil, there's a little bit there. Ah, there's quite a bit there, actually. Ooh, interesting. How would we keep that heated? Lots of heaters will be required. So we could potentially, ooh, no, that's right in the killing field, the turrets. So this is gravel. I mean, it's not mean, it's not soil, but it's better than nothing. God, that's it. The rest is just pack ice. Difficult. Thank you, Exuma. Thank you very much, Exuma. My Womble hydroponics is so inefficient. Yep, that's... I know, Simile, but efficiency is your enemy when survival is the priority. Like, if you're spending time making a super efficient base and you don't even make it to day 4 because you didn't sort out the basics, you know, just get the basics going. I mean, this is this was made through desperation. I know it doesn't use all the space, but, you know, we scraped together all the steel we could. But yeah, you're probably right. We could actually... Can we slot in some more? I mean, we can slot in one more. Couple more, actually. Oh, no. Oh, no! Right. Shit. So Porter, the 41-year-old bodyguard with the gun, has started a fight with Yellow. Who started it, sorry? Had a nice chat. So Yellow had a nice chat with Porter, was slighted by Porter. Okay, so Porter just insulted Yellow. So Yellow is the 57-year-old old man, who is the husband of Ryoma. So they're now fighting out. Don't kill each other. Oh, don't hurt the old man. Oh, god damn it. Yellow's with his bad back and... Porter, you bastard! Barely suffered any injury at all. A bruise to his torso. And basically beat the crap out of poor old Yellow. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Bloobs, can you get Yellow to the infirmary? You bastard, Porter. You have the gall to go to the infirmary for your slight bruise. Thank you very much, Lauren. Thank you. Sure. The trouble is, though, Mr. Anderson, I'm not so sure that Discord is an appropriate solution because I don't want the solution to involve signing up to another service, if you know what I mean. Having people jump through an additional hoop is a bit of a pain. Thank you, Maja. Thank you. Right, hang on. Cargo pods. Oh, some gold. Cool. We'll pick that up later. That's not going to spoil, and it's not going to... Yeah, it's not going to spoil. That'll teach Yellow not to run... Hang on. So Maximo, the doctor, is not using any medicine because I've denied access. It's okay. The injuries are not that severe. Just patch them up with some bandages. Now that LEDs need chem fuel, there's a better way of insect repellent heaters. Sure, but the trouble with heaters, Prue, is that they take time for the creatures to escape. Thank you, Tiki, and Game and Chips. Thank you. Whereas a quick incineration will do the job. Okay. What's the current value of the base under the history tab? Wealth. Oh, that. Oh, look. That must have been the that was the save file corruption there. So all the way down here now. Yeah. Used to be up here and then bush, it shut down because everything got deleted. Okay. Sure, take Mars, but I'm sure it does. But my problem is more, it's more that I don't want to have to ask people to sign up to another service. Thank you, Hockey. Thank you. And thank you, Everquinn, for the offer. That's very generous. Only if you're sure. Thank you. Okay, so what's going on in the secondary wing? So Kaz is just trying to get this. We're just trying to build like some storerooms or something, really. I don't really have a plan for this. I just wanted to get it enclosed and sealed. Enclosed and sealed, same thing. Sorry, what is the force and meme bullshit that some people are spamming in the chat? What is it? Is it a person or like a thing? Okay, hang on. It's one in the... I guess it's dark because it's the winter, yeah. 1 in the afternoon. Thank you, Gaming Beanpole. Thank you. It's a person. It's a Swedish man. Swedish streamer who plays StarCraft 2 and Hearthstone. Okay. I'm completely unfamiliar. Fair enough. Right. Okay then. Right, so I need to break this. Oh, hang on. That looks. Hey, someone did it. Fantastic. Someone managed to get a roof over there. Oh, drill has run out of resources, so there's no more steel there. Okay, we'll disassemble that. Okay. Right, so now that this is fully sealed and it's got a door on, hopefully the temperature should climb a little bit, but it won't be too much because there's only one single wall layer. Thank you, Lou Wright. Thank you, Lou Wright. Very kind. Thank you. Okay. Right, so it's the 7th of December, so the winter month. Honestly, we're not in a good position to mount the spring reoccupation of the southern White Forest. Cancel the destruction of the wall. Nah, it's fine. Oh, you're probably right, yeah. Probably do need that. Yes. Right. So what we need to do, so these are fueled. We need to get these full of stuff, really. What stuff? I need to send, like, bricks so that we can build, you know, steel and bricks and shit so we can send... So what's the maximum it can carry? So we need steel and components so we can build power generators and stuff when we get over there. So how much can it actually hold? So the maximum... Oh, no, it can actually hold quite a bit. I mean, would that be all our steel? Maybe not a good idea to send all the steel. Load it up with 150 steel. Send 83 slate. Okay. Load that up. Right then. Okay. So it's 3 in the afternoon. What's Seamuff doing? The politician. She's making... Are they shells? I think we got enough of them, haven't we? We have... Yeah, suspend that for now. Let's keep the chem fuel. Right. How'd you get so far? You get like a month to max and then you get raided and die. Well, each subsequent each subsequent colony you make you'll get slightly further each time. Yellow's gone for a wander. Are you okay, Yellow? You're still injured. Where are you going? I see, you have to get the psychoid Pecco. Fair enough. Right, so let's get into a position where we can start sending people over to White Forest when it hits spring. So White Forest, for those not familiar, so here's our tundra base. White Forest is down here. It's a sort of summer base where we're going to put farmland down and you exploit the fact that there's soil down there to grow a lot of crops and send them back home. New baby llama? Oh yeah, good. Which means the young male, the juvenile male, is now breeding. Unless that one was already, from Evgeny, and one of those was already pregnant. Thank you, Trascon. Thank you, Tras. We are still very low on food. A low power situation is going to screw us. Right, let's go and uninstall these 2 batteries. Okay. Mio, can you do that? She's working on it. How do I have 2 bases? Well, it's not really a second base. It's a hunting lodge / logging camp. We're there to gather meat, grow crops, chop down wood, send as much of it back as we can. Hang on. Right then. How long would it take by foot to travel to the summer base? Too long. It would take weeks and weeks and a lot of food. So we'll go by drop pod instead. Thank you, Rawdor. Thank you kindly. Right then. Whoop. What's Mia doing? Hauling steel to a stockpile. Oh, I see. Yes. Sorry, why are we putting steel in there? Oh, for the component assembly. We don't have anybody who can actually make components, though. Shit. It was Vassal that handled that. Right. Remind me later, Tate Mars. Sorry, a bit busy right now. Oh, the batteries got moved. Should be fine. Okay, so it's minus 49 degrees outside. It's 8 in the evening. The colony needs to wind down. Yellow's still injured. Yeah, frail old man is bringing in some of those raw drug leaves so that we can turn into, well, yayo, which we can sell via trade. Major break risk. Yeah, it's Kaz. Okay, what's wrong with Kaz? Very tired. Yeah, Kaz has been very busy. Izatar, yes, but the trouble is, animals to hunt out on a tundra, snow rabbits at best. You know, we're not going to find any meat up here. I mean, is this ice sheet? Yeah, it's an ice sheet. It's not even tundra. Tundra's down here. You know, we're on an ice sheet entirely. I mean, we're not that far from sea ice. That's sea ice. There's nothing but ice. Right. So there's no animals to hunt. Maybe hope that a herd of migrating caribou or something move through, and then it's, well, we all go out and start shooting as many as we can before they move through the zone. No, afraid not. Ace up the cat is long dead, Judge. This is Randy Random. Ex-Himley. Okay. Not yet, Big Dave. I need new people to join the colony, and then I'll replace their stats, and they will become Drag and Vassal again. Yes, Scarfy, yes. Why do I have my base on an ice sheet? The challenge. We've done deserts, we've done temperate zones, we've done mountain bases, 2 of them. We've done what else have we done? Jungles, like a dense jungle full of malaria. Now we're up to a tundra. I wanted to see what would happen in a really cold biome. It's like minus 54 degrees outside. Yep, Maximo's getting hypothermia. You better get inside. What happened to Dragonite? She was on the other side of a corrupted XML save, along with Vassal, and they were deleted from the world. How does one end the game? Escape. Escape the RimWorld and go home. So build a ship. Right, okay, so the colony's winding down and everybody's going to sleep. We have limited kibble. Limited rice as well. Good, but the potatoes are almost grown, about 80%. We'll have a bumper crop of potatoes soon. We just need to hang in there. Just hang in there. Yes, indeed, the alternate ending is dying, yes. Which is a far more common ending. How many days on the save? 276. Which would make it... doesn't specify how many years, but if it's 15 days per season, 4 seasons in a year, we've been here a while. Yes, the game is definitely worth it, Exo. This is one of the best games on Steam. Okay. See, Yellow's making some more tea. One of our orbital trade beacons has broken down in the kitchen. We have no food. Oh, it's going to be... Right, I need somebody to wait. Somebody needs to go and harvest this rice and get it in the hoppers before... It's 3 in the morning. Space Mangoes. Needed to wake up, Space Mangoes, and go and harvest these rice crops. They're 97% grown. Get the rice into the hoppers in preparation for the... No, don't eat the rice, Yellow. Leave it. No, and the kibble. Just go to bed. Okay, Space Mangoes is trudging through the snow and the ice at 3 in the morning. It's minus 59 degrees outside. Yes, there's an orbital trade beacon there so I can teleport things out to a trade ship if necessary. So if I have a surplus of food, I could sell it. Kill one more alpaca. I'd rather not. Okay. Damn. No. Every colonist of the female gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over the entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a lot worse. Right, okay. So all the women in the colony are going to be very tetchy. Because it's Shark Week. Sorry, I mean a psychic drone is hitting the colony. Oh, dude! Oh, there we go. Cool. He is harvesting some. Okay. This is also harvestable. Just get this in the hoppers in preparation for breakfast. Okay. Right, haul this in. Oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Why went out heat from freezer? Would it not be better to heat the base? Yeah, see? Here. You see, it is heating the base. This one is as well, but we need... Yeah, I mean, suppose, yeah, we can get rid of this one, couldn't we? No, don't consume that rice. Do not consume that rice, Ryoma. Every little bit we can get, really. Every single tiny bit of rice. Okay. Okay, very limited kibble now. The dogs are going to be in trouble. We might have no choice but to slaughter an alpaca. Who's snorting coke? Ryoma's snorting coke. No, don't consume the rice. Come on, get it in the hoppers. Haul it into the hoppers. Cool. Okay, we have no more kibble. No, 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 the dog's eating a fuck ton of rice. No. Shit. I can't stop him. Animals won't listen. Oh, no, man. That sucks. The animals are eating the rice. We really need these potatoes. Come on, 81% grown. We won't be ready by today. Okay, good. At least we're getting a fresh batch of rice. Oh, man. We really need food. Minus 55 degrees outside. How we're doing on power? Not too bad. Right, I gotta carefully watch people's moods. What with the psychic drone going? Can I zone off the kitchen to the animals? I need them hauling shit. Well, hang on, yeah, didn't I do that? Animal area 2. Dog haulers. Yeah, I did do that. Sorry, no, I see. The reason why they can access it is because I was pulling them in from the cold. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to access the freezer. You're right. I switched that off previously. Right, okay, so the colony's waking up. Thank you, Burkaboo. Thank you very much, Burkaboo. Thank you. Right, can we get a couple more hydroponic hoppers? Put one there as well. Hang on. Wasn't me. Can we harvest any potato? Yes, we did. Good. No. Okay. We'll put a few more hydroponic hoppers. Right, okay. So what's the temperature in there now? Minus 47. Yeah, the room's too big and the surface area of the wall too great to properly have the geothermal thing warm up the whole area. Nice thought, though. Right. Hang on a second. I'm just going to go for a wee and have a look and see if there's a pack of crisps in the cupboard. Hang on. Who's your good dog? Who's my good dog? Who's my good dog? Yes, you are. Oh. Right. I found a Twix. Sorry, a chocolate bar of undetermined brand. Right. Bear with me. I'm on a diet, remember? Yeah, a really bad diet. Oh. Hey. Oh. Right, go on. Well, yes, R3, but not really. Oh yeah, I suppose that it is going to get more important now, actually, isn't it? Having a proper walkway. But if I had a walkway here, the roof would require struts. You know, it would require places to keep. Well, what's the word? Well, pillars, and that would provide cover to the enemy. This is our kill zone, so I'd have to rethink my defenses. Okay, for the sake of people just joining, though, yeah. So this is Tundrafall, the Arctic base that we've got up on an ice sheet, and we're trying our best to survive the winter with minus 8 degrees, minus 47 degrees temperatures. Thank you, Karis. Also, sorry, bear with me. I'm just going to get a refill of water. Yeah, hang on. Oh. There we go. Alright. So yes, just trying to survive as best we can with our team of intrepid survivors. Thank you, General Badger. Thank you. when Sana did a Womble face reveal, who's that guy? That's Mr. Batty. He's one of, well, I think he's one of both of our mods. He's very ginger. Okay, cool. Right, so we're having stone bricks being. We need to bring in more chunks, don't we? Ryoma for both Ryoma and Seamuff. Yeah. So they're taking stone chunks and they're making bricks, which we can then use as building material. There's quite a few chunks around. The dogs are bringing some in. And getting hypothermia as well. Poor things. Okay. Yeah. A walkway would be nice, but we'd have to rethink our defenses entirely. How long would a general bulk goods trader caravan take if I called one? Several days, but it's too cold. It won't let me call one. Right, major break for us. Seamuff, what's wrong? Psychic drone. She's upset by the psychic drone. Same with yellow. Okay, mental break, sad wander. Mio has gone for a sad wander because of the psychic drone. Now that could be a problem because Mio doesn't have the clothing necessary to resist these temperatures. So we'll have to watch Mio. If she wanders too far, she could get hypothermia and collapse. So she's off for a sad wander. I'd arrest her, but she's a brutal melee fighter, and if she resists, we're going to be in trouble. Okay. So yellow. Just let Mio get out of her system. What's yellow? What's wrong with yellow? He's still hauling that psychoid in. Frail, bad back, tired, joy deprived, and in pain. Okay. Yeah, he's still trying to bring in the psychoid. Right. Nothing wrong with gingers. Did I say, Offer, that there was anything wrong with being ginger? Did I even imply multiple times throughout many years of streaming? Have I ever, like just now, have I implied? Yeah. I said he's very I was describing him off of my lawn. I said that he's very ginger. It's fine. It's okay to be No, don't let the alpaca eat the rice. Leave it. You got daisies to eat. Thank you, Yugmine. Thank you. Thank you very much, Yugmine. Thank you. Right, we've nearly got potatoes. Nearly got potatoes. Yes. Right. I don't know, that Mar guy. Is it any good? Thank you, Dirty Glass. Thank you. Come on, we just need to up the amount of food that we've got available. Extreme break risk, yellow. Okay, time to get in, yellow. I want you to go and get some tea. Oh, you're teetotaler. You won't touch you won't touch drugs. Shit. Alright, just go and rest. Or get food or something. Extreme break risk, Jesus. What about if you had a rest not injured? Damn, how can I make him relax? He won't touch the drugs. Not much I can do, really. There we go, go eat. Okay. Hopefully that should cause him to chill out. Yeah, but I don't want to have to take him off the work roster entirely. He's fine, he's going to go to bed. Cool, he can't break when he's sleeping. Okay. Right. So it's now minus 46 degrees. It's now the 8th of December, so we're at the height of winter. Hopefully it'll get warmer, and when it is, we'll start dispatching colonists to White Forest in preparation for oh, what's that? Oh, I see. It's the daylight. I wondered why it was so light over here. So yeah. So the reason why we put White Forest here is because it's the furthest we could really get on a single jump. Like if we use a second jump, we could get into like temperate forest areas where it's very warm and we can just grow crops all the time. Okay. Why is one of the cabinets in the room facing the wall? Fuck, an error when I was redoing it. I must have missed it. Okay. Thank you, the Black Cauldron. Thank you. Okay, put the shoddy sculpture in... Where's, hang on. Put it in Major Brain Damage's bedroom. He's quite neurotic. Major Brain Damage is a 16-year-old boy who's quite frightened. Make his room nice, and then hopefully he won't feel so bad. Minor hypothermia with the dogs, but they're bringing in chunks, which is very good of them. How did I fix the save file? I basically had to go into the XML and chop off about half of it, and then replace the items manually using cheats, painting in like a paint by numbers by comparing against older streams. What area would I suggest starting in? Just go for like a middle like area, tubs, like a foresty bit, or just randomize it for the lols. Why not use vents towards outdoors using Why not use vents towards outdoors instead of using AC for the fridge? Vents towards the outdoors because it's freezing outdoors. It's minus 52 degrees. We've got to send the warmth indoors. See? Yeah, we're trying to send the warmth in, and for this reason, yes, perhaps we should now. Well, hang on a minute. Why is that there again? That's there because I think in the summer months it can get a little bit warm. We might not. Yeah, let's just leave it as there is a reason for me doing that. We'll find out in the summer months. Hi there, Duck Runner. I'm good. Hope you're well. He's saying for the fridge. Yeah, we are, see? The warmth goes into the rec room. And from there it goes into the corridor. Okay. Right, okay. Good, at least Mio's walking around inside. She could be going for a sad wander in the freezing cold. Just let it get out. Let it out of her system. Okay. Yellow's sleeping. No joy. What does he enjoy doing? Handling animals. Oh, it's quite. He likes being artistic. Then again, so does your wife, and she's way better. Take care. Have a good one from here to there. Right. Damn, we didn't re-sow the rice. We'll have to do that fairly urgently. Right, so we've almost got the potatoes. They're on 86%, 88%. Potatoes are almost ready for harvest. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Right, honestly, I'm kind of expecting an attack at some point. It's been a while since we've had an attack. Randy Random might hit us with something big. We'll see. What are the grey parts on the walls of the bedroom? These are vents. They're sharing the heat. So there's one heater in Seamuff's room. It's sharing the warmth through all of them. So one heat. So as you can see, one heater shares the warmth. Now this does, however, mean that in the event of a fire, the superheated air would also be vented, which is a problem. It also means that during invasion, the vents can be broken by bandits. So they're a weak point in the defenses, effectively. But yes, we've got heaters which are kind of not all the time, but a lot of the time split between the rooms to save power. To be honest, I should do it there, shouldn't I? These two rooms. We should put a vent here. Good, the psychic drone is ending. Let's put a vent here, and then the rec room and this storeroom can share heat. We don't need the two heaters, hopefully. And probably do the same hit. Oh, hang on. Already done here, these two, so yeah, leave that one on its own. Am I sick? No, my nose is a bit blocked. Okay. Right. What is the time anyway? Hang on. It's 1:45. So I've got about another quarter of an hour, and then I'm going to bugger off and get on with my job today, which is editing for YouTube. And I'm very, very much looking forward to starting the next project. I can't wait. Can't wait to get. It sounds like a bit arseholistic, but once you've worked on a project for a significant length of time, you'll do anything to start the next one, because you've been staring at the same sequence for about 250 hours, and your brain is just like, oh god, I can't take it anymore. Yeah, like I've rewatched the latest video like 35 times, I'm done. I just want to move on to the next one. But I've still got like a minute of footage that's I just want to slot it in there in the middle. Basically, I was playing Mountain Blade Warband and something funny happened, and I just want to get it in that middle bit there and edit it in such a way that makes it look like it's part of the original streams back in July. And I should be able to. I should get away with it. But it just means that I've just got a little bit extra to just chip in. It'll take me. It should take me about a day to do. I mean, fingers crossed, unless anything goes wrong. Is that the name of the armor mod, me monkey? Yeah, it seemed quite fun. Ugh. Oh, another meteorite. A random event. What is it dropping? Compacted steel. Lovely. Quite some distance away, though. Let's wait until the warmer months before we handle that one, because it's quite some distance. What happened to Outlast? I didn't keep playing it. I never really got in the mood. I need to get back in the mood for horror. He hates people who sells merch. Do I hate the people who sell merch? I find merch a bit... I don't know. It's a bit... Not sure how to word it. It's a bit kind of... I don't know. It depends on the merchandise. If it's good merchandise, you know, if it's good, like, you know, oh, this is interesting and part of a community thing, then yeah, but half the time merchandise just feels really narcissistic. It's like, hey, look at my face, my name on a product. I'm like, oh, fuck you. You know? People new to the stream will quickly discover that I'm a quite grumpy 18-year-old man. What do I think about Jake or Logan Paul? They're idiots. Right, okay, so we've got sufficient... Right, we've got just enough rice to make it through in terms of nutrient paste. Hang on. Yeah, good, right, so the potato crop is about to arrive. Yes, finally, potatoes. Okay, so 90%. So 90%, so I could harvest them now, but there's a risk of failure. Did that say harvest ready? No, it's not yet. Oh. Right then. Good. Okay, Mio has stopped wandering around in sadness. So Mio, the 18-year-old brawler, so she now has a mood boost, catharsis. So yeah, she finally got to unbottle her feelings. So she'll be okay for the next few days. Right. Right, so it's about 9 in the morning. Everyone's just waking up. There's nothing particularly amazing going on in the colony. In terms of my overarching goal, obviously we need to get the food situation sorted, which hopefully we should be in. Wait, what are the dogs eating? What are the dogs eating? Have they fed? No. Shit. What do we feed the dogs? I guess they've just got to eat rice. No, we don't have any dog food. We don't have any meat. Okay, we've got to kill another alpaca. It sucks, but... And that they're a great source of alpaca wool. Late stage pregnancy. This female... Okay, male alpaca, female alpaca. So let's go with the 8-year-old female alpaca. Oh, it's Ophelia. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Ophelia. Oh. Right. Okay. So yeah, we'll make some dog food. We can eat rice. Rioma, can you go do that? Wait, in fact, Yellow. Wait, hang on. Does that count? So Yellow gets enjoyment handling animals. Does that count as an action that handles animals? So does slaughtering an animal give him a joy boost? If it does, Yellow, you're fucking weird. Thank you, Fellacrux. Thank you. So hang on, let's have a look at this. Thank you, Pickle Tiger. Thank you, dude. Pickle Tiger is one of my previous colonists back at the Leafy Crevice, and he was killed when he went berserk, and he was torn apart by dogs. The colony dogs ripped him to pieces. Which might have been because I accidentally misclicked and didn't properly arrest him when he was having a sulk. And yes, he left his bed when he had malaria or something. Okay, hang on. Right, so does he get a mood boost from doing this? No. Cool. Yeah, that's figured. Right, okay. Jen, if you could haul... Yeah, Ophelia. Oh, wait. Butcher instead. No materials? Yeah, butcher creature. Yeah. Okay. Right, so I just need to make some dog food. I mean, even still, we've got limited rice to make kibble. Thank you, Gol the Wolf. Thank you very much, Gol. That's very generous, Gol. Thank you. 13 months. Very generous indeed. Right, leave it in the freezer so they can't grab it. Right. Oh, no. Fine. Sorry. I'm being stupid. It's a tailoring table, Orion. Right, so don't put it in the hoppers. Just leave it there. Right, so now, make a little bit of kibble. Not too much. Just enough. No materials? Oh yes, I said only use insect meat, didn't I? So now, use alpaca meat. And rice. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so just leave those there for now, Jen. Right. Oh, good. We finished researching the ship sensor cluster, so it allows me to construct a long-range sensors for a ship. Right. Sweet. And that will let us, well, build the ship, the escape vessel that we need. Hi there, Chaos Links. Hello. Right, some kibble is there. Hauling alpaca hide to a storeroom. Okay. Right. Coming back, says Ryoma, to see me slaughter another animal. Well, yeah, I mean, we're being driven by desperation here now, really. We've got to keep our animals fed somehow. The alpaca are just eating daisies. They're okay. But the dogs, they need to eat proper meat. Also, I beg my pardon. I just need to clear my nose. I'm just going to mute the microphone. Ah, sorry. No, my nose is quite bunged up, so I managed to clear it a little bit, but not enough. But, right, anyway, so it's only about 5 minutes before I need to go. So insofar as what's going on, so it's now the 9th of December. It's now 3 in the afternoon, and the colony are just trying our best to survive with very cold winter temperatures of minus 47 degrees in daylight outside. Major break risk. Who? Maximo, the cannibalistic doctor, is insulted and freezing. Yeah. You are very cold. Go and get some warmer clothes. Get like a Muffalo leather parka. Okay. Yep. Right. More rice. Okay, so we're just trying to survive a very low food situation. I mean, looking at the amount of gravel here, if we didn't have the alpaca, we would turn all this into potato. Yeah, we'd farm potatoes. But we need the alpaca for alpaca wool to make nice warm winter clothing. But we can't actually make the winter clothing without Vassal, the colonist that we lost. Anyway, sorry, but in specifically, long-term goals right now, we need to fill up these drop pods with sufficient resources to send over to White Forest, which is our summer camp where we grow a lot of food. There's soil down there, so we can have large fields of crops. Right. We've also got some stone so we're making some stone blocks for the sake of sending to White Forest, or using here, either or. Okay. How many components do we have? We have 20. Okay, so the second pod. The trouble is we've got to actually send people, haven't we? How heavy are the people? Shit. Okay, looks like we're going to have to send another row of pods after this. Thank you, Nacho Man. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, Nacho. I wonder, is there another way? Is there another way of sorting the food situation without going to White Forest? If we were to migrate somewhere closer. I mean, I wonder what the mountains over here have in terms... Well, it's still ice sheet. Shit. What about the tundra? It's not too far. Like a small drop pod going back and forth. If we sent Kaz with a hunting rifle, and she can build a drop pod station to send shit back, assuming she finds animals to hunt. You know what I mean? I mean, if it costs 150 fuel to get there, how much... Hang on, we can probably check it. Hang on. So if I go to this pod, I go launch group, right? So how much... No, if I click the button, it's probably going to launch. Fuck. Okay. Trader. Well, there's no traders available right now. Not reasonable in winter conditions. Yeah, Lemberg, yeah. Which is why we're just trying to winter as best we can. Okay. I wonder if we can get another sun lamp operational here or somewhere. And try and get another batch of efficient hydroponics going with nothing but potatoes or rice or whatever. We probably should give that a go, shouldn't we? Like, if I were to build one here... You know? Would I still play Armour if Ubisoft bought it? No, probably not, Sean. Okay. With all the chem fuel, you wonder why I've not yet plopped down a chem fuel Jenny. What's a chem fuel Jenny? Don't know what that is, New Face. Okay, right, so the colony's winding down for bed. Come on, we just gotta get this crop of potatoes. 94%, 91%. For the heating properties. I don't know what that means. What's a chem fuel Jenny? Oh, a chem fuel generator. Right. Chem fuel powered generator. Powered by chem fuel. How much power does it generate? You're blaming me. Sorry, he said Jenny as in with a J, not Jenny with a G. So I'm thinking like Jenny, what, as in like the female name? 1,000. That's not a great deal considering each solar panel. Well, this is making 1,991. Same as a wood generator. Yeah, it's not worth it. Maybe as backup generators. Okay, so everyone's winding down for bed. Major break risk with Seamuff. She's gone to bed. It's okay. Just noticed there's a gap there. We should get that patched up. I put the gap there so that we could access that solar generator, but we don't need it anymore. Okay. 25 chem fuel for almost 7 days is a good deal. Is it really? Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. But we'll hang on to the chem fuel for now because we need it powering the drop pods. Thank you, Jay Drury. Thank you very much, Jay Drury. The request for infinite chem fuel producing stations? Are you sure? That sounds a bit game breaking. And free energy that's not affected by the sun or wind? Really? Sure, Box. Well, we'll see about it. It's a bit of a time investment. What, you mean these things? Reward mega screen television. Plasteel dining chair. I can't make, not in winter. I can't make that distance. We don't have the food. We'll die, we'll starve. We just don't have the food. Oh man, we're down to 26 units of rice. Oh, I need the potatoes. I need the potatoes. Oh. Yeah, we just struggle massively with food up here on this biome. What's Ryoma doing? Off to relax. Okay, people are waking up in the morning. Oh man. We don't have any food. Okay, fuck. Mangoes. Need you to wake up and prioritize cutting that down. Seal the kitchen. Don't let people get in. You just gotta wait, guys. You're gonna have to skip breakfast. I mean, if you can eat what's left in that nutrient paste dispenser, please do. Right, I do need to bugger off and get on with my job today because I have much to do. Yes, indeed, glulash. Glulash. But hang on, let's have Mango get some potatoes. Okay, some potatoes. Don't let the animals eat that. Haul it in. All the potatoes. Don't let the animals chew on them. Get them in the hopper. Wee. Right, okay. Okay, sweet. All right then. So I'll leave it there. So I've been streaming for a couple of hours now. So that's enough faff for the morning. It's time to do something productive with my day. So yeah. So Tundrafall is back. We've been scraping through in a low food situation for quite some time. We're just trying our best to get through it. And when the months become a bit warmer, we won't necessarily be able to grow food here, but we can at least take a journey over to climates where there's soil. So like over here, there's soil over here, and grow, set up huge fields of food, growing potatoes and rice, which we can then ship back, hopefully lots and lots of it very quickly. Yeah, so that's the plan. So right, and then of course we lock down the base for next winter. As in each winter, we winter back at the base, where it's warm. Right, okay. So yeah, cheers for watching. So So the plan now. Where's the dog? Yeah, she's sleeping there. Right. So the plan now is the latest. So yeah, the latest video is done. But there's just about 1 minute that I just want to try and get in there and add it to the sequence in a way that that most people won't realize is actually just an extra bit added in. So I'm going to go away and edit that. So it's about 1 minute long. It currently exists in like 1 minute and 40 seconds of raw footage that I haven't edited. So I need to edit the raw footage, edit the audio, make Adobe After Effects compositions, do all the text and animations and shit, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do it all in one day. Again, caveat, hopefully, we'll see. And then overnight it will render, and then tomorrow morning, hopefully, it will be ready. And then I can start the next project. So right, so that's what I'm gonna go do. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. So I imagine Cyanide is probably gonna turn up fairly soon, based on what's the time. So it's 6 minutes past 1. So now is round about the time that Cyanide arrives. Hang on. Right, so Yuki, is it Yuki, Edberg, and Kef playing together? Hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Is Alistair perhaps playing something? Let me have a look. No. Oh no, he is. He's playing. Oh, okay. So I'll hand you over. Yeah, so Alistair is playing XCOM. So he was saying he was enjoying that. So I'll hand you over to Alistair then. Right. Oops, I can't spell. Holy shit. Wow, I've screwed that up. Right. Okay. So yes, all the best. Have a lovely Alistair's maid stream. Oh, I thought it was now. Okay, I'm interested in seeing that. Yeah, he's gonna dress up as a maid for a stream because he's having a midlife crisis. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, enough yakety yak. I'm gonna go and be productive. This is Alistair.
People will buy it. Now, we've got 2 of these guys left. I think